I'm hooked on a feeling.
Howdy, and why am I down here? I'm not a mole. Come on, camera. Get your stuff together. Get your stuff together. How's the sound, folks? How is the sound? How is the sound? Can you hear me? Ooh, don't spill. I know it's tradition for me to spill my drink everywhere, every stream, but not today. Sounds good? Hi, Mogwai1984. Yo, Lister Rimsey. Hi, Computer Guy. A voice, yeah. I started singing Hooked on a Feeling randomly, and I was like, I'm going to share this with everyone. Lister Rimsey. I had a nap earlier, so I'd be awake for this for once. The quizzes are all I have to look forward to in my life right now, so it's annoying to keep missing them. Yes, you may laugh how treasure little I have in my life. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm glad that my quizzes give you something to look forward to, but I also really hope you can find other things to keep you going, to keep you strong, because there are things. There's lots of things you can do, even when life throws stuff at you. That's why I'm constantly doing hobbies, constantly making things. It's like, yeah, sometimes life doesn't give you much to work with. That's why, from your imagination, you can make life what it is, and keep your mind distracted, keep focus, and find purpose by creating projects, by trying new things, learning languages, practicing chess, anything. There's so much you can do, so much you could do out there. If I had more time, then I'd be doing so many more things. So yeah, again, I'm very flattered that my quizzes are exciting for you. That's great, but also fingers crossed that you can find some more meaning and purpose to life that makes every single day fun and happy for you. Computer Guy, is that a fan I hear on your side? No, it might be my computer fan. My fan's off. That's why I'm going to be boiling hot. My fan's really noisy. Hey Nick, hey Leslie, hey Zeusy. Nick, I'm currently down to 32 pounds in the weight loss. Congrats, Nick. Congrats, everyone. Everyone congratulate Nick. I'm very proud of you. Keep at it. Keep at it. Computer Guy, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade if you like that drink. Lemons and lemonade have always had like a bit of a if you know what I mean. They're nice, but they're not like. Basically, when someone offers me lemonade, I'm like, okay, but it's not one of my favorite drinks. Nick, also today I started binge watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Is that the mini series or the full series? Nick, but I'm skipping the filler episodes. I like filler episodes, but that's because I'm a slice of life fan. Computer Guy, it's my favorite fruit. I've never ever met someone where their favorite fruit is lemon. Never. Makes you unique. Lister Rimsey, I like root beer more. Man, I want root beer. Is root beer... Because we don't really have root beer in the UK. We have ginger beer. Is that the same thing? I don't know. Leslie, is it hot now where you live? It's really annoying because it's going up and down. It's either freezing cold, warm, boiling hot, just up and down. my poor heater slash fan is just constantly turning the temperature to accommodate whatever English weather is throwing at me. Nick, the full Clone Wars series. See, I've not watched that yet. Any Star Wars fans know, if you know I think it's called the Bad Batch. The Bad Batch, I think. Can you go into that not knowing much about Star Wars? I'm kind of curious. Like, would you need to? Because Star Wars is such an expanded, huge lore. I'm kind of like, can I go to this? Computer guy, we have neither of those where I am. Listed rooms. Root beer tastes like cough medicine. You can get it here in the UK, but it's hard to find. We do have it over here. I kind of like the taste of cough medicine, so I kind of like the sound of that. Honestly, if it wasn't risky, I would just drink cough medicine all the time. Computer guy, I had wind, hail, heavy sun, wind, rain again today. Yeah, it's been like that sometimes here. Sometimes it'll randomly rain, and then like 5 seconds later, it's boiling hot and sunny. It's really strange. Ginger ale and ginger beer probably are the same thing. Adam, you at least need to see the story arc that introduces them. I had a feeling there'd be something like that. Good guy, I mean, make up your mind whether. Tell me about it. Adam, it's only 4 and 5 episodes, so it's not too bad. I heard that like the first is like a premiere special that's like 70 minutes long. That's all I've heard. Because I was thinking about doing a video on it since it's a new released thing, but I wasn't sure how much time I would have and if I would understand it. Right, so today we're going to be doing a live quiz on Don Bluth movies and Don Bluth in general, because there's so much interesting stuff about Don Bluth because his career timeline. He's done so many different things and played around with so many different ideas that like there's so much to really. I had so much fun coming up with this quiz because there's so much material there, not just with these films because they're all really strange. But also the fact that like there's so many behind the scenes things that I've learned from doing this quiz. So much more I've learnt about him by doing this quiz. It's how I came up with the idea for that video I did recently about Don Bluth's forgotten animated music video. Yeah, basically while researching for the quiz, I was like, ooh, I'm going to do this. Okay, so how confident is everyone? Is everyone confident when it comes to the topic of Don Bluth? Do you think you could do this? Do you think you can win? Do you think you could be at first place or at least second place? Nick, I figured since yesterday was May the 4th, I might as well start watching Clone Wars. And to mention, I have actually seen the miniseries. I've seen the miniseries. I love the miniseries. Unfortunately, I didn't really get time to do anything Star Wars related yesterday. I didn't do anything Star Wars related. I feel kind of bad. Whoa, I'm trying to catch up with chat now. Big guy, I've not seen any of these later movies except for Anastasia, so I hope I'll do okay. Well, after Anastasia, it was Titan AE, so there are a couple of Titan AE questions, I think. Listeners, I've seen the Troll film more than once. That's how dedicated I am. Wow, that is dedication. Adam, please tell me there aren't any questions on the several Land Before Time sequels. It's mainly about films that Don made, but I think there are 1 or 2 sequel-related questions. Computer guy, I'm half confident. I'll be right in the middle, I think. Zeusy, I think I've seen all of these films. I grew up watching them. Adam, I've seen only 3 of his movies, but I'm game. Sorostar, I have a hyperfixation on like 2 of his movies, but anything outside of that, no. And it's lovely to see you again, Sora. Right, okay, good luck there. Nick, unfortunately, I've only seen An American Tail and Secret of NIMH, so I don't have much Don Bluth knowledge. Very mixed. Very mixed. We've got some super fans and some casual fans in the mix. Ooh. Simfasuta says they're fairly confident. Computer Guy says, I mean, between All Dogs Go to Heaven and Anastasia, I haven't seen any of the Don Bluth films, and I haven't seen Titan A either. Felicity Rim says, I bet I'll fail now. You know what happens every time someone says, oh, I'm doing so badly, oh, I'm not going to win, and then they end up getting in, like, second or third place, or even first place. You don't know. You don't know. Because you don't know what you're up against. Right. Let us get the ball rolling with today's Don Bluth quiz! Okie dokie. So, for anyone that's new to the quiz streams, you need to click on the QuizKit logo on the side of chat. Usually I just hover the mouse over to the stream player and then I can see the QuizKit logo. Then click Allow Access and Grant Permission. In a bit you're gonna get some further instructions. Yep, so you should have an instruction thingy-bob sending you rules now. So again, to join the quiz you need to click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat. You can usually hover the mouse near the stream player and it should pop up. Then click Allow Access and Grant Permission. Lister Rooms, I bet I'll fail now. Don't say that. You all need to have more confidence in yourselves. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. So again, one more time before I start. To join this quiz, you need to click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat, then click Allow Access and Grant Permission. Okay, let's get going. Question 1. What is the name of the mouse who gets lost in New York in An American Tail? Felix, Fred, Fievel, or Frankie? So question 1. What is the name of the mouse who gets lost in New York in An American Tail? Felix, Fred, Fievel, or Frankie? Can you remember the name of this mouse? That's popped up in the stream earlier on as well. I made an error in the name. Great. Knowing me, I would. The answer is Fievel. You all went for that, but one person went for Fred, which is still a cute name. Yeah, you're right. I've got the spelling wrong. Sorry. It's not a very common name, to be fair. Question 2. In The Secret of NIMH, what kind of animal is Mrs. Brisby? A mouse, a rat, a squirrel, or a chipmunk? So, question 2. In The Secret of NIMH, what kind of animal is Mrs. Brisby? Mouse, rat, squirrel, or chipmunk? Can you remember what kind of mouse Mrs. Brisby was in The Secret of NIMH? The answer was mouse. You all went for, well, most of you went for mouse. One went for rat and one went for chipmunk. To be fair, when you look back on films, sometimes your memory might play of yourself. Question 3 coming up. Question 3. In The Land Before Time, what is the name of the oasis that Littlefoot and his friends are trying to reach? The Paradise Canyon, the Fantastic Field, the Spectacular Land, or the Great Valley? So question 3. In The Land Before Time, what is the name of the oasis that Littlefoot and his friends are trying to reach? The Paradise Canyon, the Fantastic Field, the Spectacular Land, or the Great Valley? What kind of mouse? I'm not going to be that. I'm not going to be that kind of pedantic. So the answer was the Great Valley. You all went for that, but one person went for Paradise Canyon. Computer Guy says, so far so good. Ah, see, you see. You'll be fine. So question 4 coming up. Question 4. In All Dogs Go to Heaven, what kind of business does Charlie run? A jazz bar, a theme park, a restaurant, or a casino? So when All Dogs Go to Heaven, what kind of business does Charlie run? A jazz bar, theme park, restaurant, or casino? I've never been to a casino, but I'm kind of curious. I kind of want to go. So the answer was casino. So yeah, most of you went for that. For a couple went for jazz bar, which I kind of get. Question 5 coming up. Question 5. In Rockadoodle, Chanticleer leaves his farm to become an Elvis impersonator, but what is his stage name? the rock and roller, the rock star, the prince, or the king? Question 5. In Rockadoodle, Chanticleer leaves his farm to become an leaves his farm to become an Elvis impersonator, but what is his stage name? The rock and roller, the rock star, the prince, or the king? Computer Guy, I mean, of course, I'm still pretty confident. I love Don Bluth. I just never managed to see some of his later films. The answer was the king. Most of you went for that. A couple went for the rock and roller. Question 6 coming up. When it loads. When it loads. There we go. Question 6. In Thumbelina, what is the name of the insect who tries to get Thumbelina to sing for him? Martha Mosquito, Berkeley Beetle, Gary Grasshopper, or Sydney Spider? So question 6. In Thumbelina, what is the name of the insect who tries to get Thumbelina to sing for him? Martha Mosquito, Berkeley Beetle, Jerry Grasshopper, or Sydney Spider? And yes, it was very fun coming up with these fake names. The answer was Berkeley Beetle. Bit of a mix. Most went for Berkeley Beetle, but a couple went for Jerry Grasshopper. Computer Guy, I gambled and lost. Aww. Leslie, a fun fact, the Beatles are voiced by Gilbert Gottfried. He is, yes. There's quite a lot of Disney voice actors in Thumbelina. Question 7. In A Troll in Central Park, what is Stanley the Troll's magic power? He can transform into any animal at all. He can turn completely invisible. He can turn time backwards or forwards. Or he can bring flowers and plants to life. So question 7 in A Troll in Central Park, what is Stanley's troll magic power, gift, skill, thingy? The answer is he can bring flowers and plants to life. Most of you went for that. One person went for he can transform into any animal at all. Yeah, there was. I think there's 2 troll questions. I can't remember. Question 8. In The Pebble and the Penguin, what is the name of Hubie's muscular rival? David, Daniel, Drake, or Donnie? So question 8. In The Pebble and the Penguin, what is the name of Hubie's muscular rival? David, Daniel, Drake, or Donnie? Just to let people know, the first 10 questions are easy. The second 10 questions are medium. The third 10 questions are hard, mainly about Don Bluth himself and behind the scenes stuff. The answer was Drake. Most of you went for that, and 1 went for Donnie. Yes, Drake was voiced by Tim Curry. Question 9. Question 9. In Anastasia, what is Anastasia's puppy called? Puka, Sergey, Nikolai, or Boris? So question 9. In Anastasia, what is Anastasia's puppy called? Puka, Sergey, Nikolai, or Boris? A lot of the planning for this quiz did involve researching different Russian names. So the answer was Puka! Puka the puppy. Zeusy, Pebble and Penguin, I watched so much as a kid that I broke the tape I had of it. Jeez. I think for me, that was probably Hercules. My brother watched Matilda constantly. He loved watching Matilda. And now I have all the songs from the film in my head. I'll happen for you. Most Don Bluth films are musicals. Question 10. In Bartok the Magnificent, what folklore character does Bartok have to rescue the prince from? Grendel, Krampus, Baba Yaga, or the Grim Reaper? Leslie. In Soviet Russia, words name you. So question 10. In Bartok the Magnificent, what folklore character does Bartok have to rescue the prince from? Grendel, Krampus, Baba Yaga, or the Grim Reaper? The answer was Baba Yaga. And now you've got that song in your head, if you've seen that film. Yeah, I quite like Bartok the Magnificent. I do. It's a nice, cute, simple story. It's a little short, but it's fine. It's fine. It's like if you want a little time to pass and you want a bit of Hank Azaria as a silly little Russian bat, then yeah, it's good. And you got Kelsey Grammer as a band. Yeah, it's cool. So we're on to the medium stage now. Okay, so question 11. What does, and why is my nose itchy? every quiz. Question 11. What does the NIM in The Secret of NIM stand for? 19 Intellectuals of Mysterious History, Natural Infections of Microculture Herbology, Ninja Insects of Marmalade Hills, or National Institute of Mental Health? Okay. The answer was the National Institute of Mental Health. It worked. I was kind of going for like let's have two silly ones and then have one that kind of throws people off, and it worked. There's a very big split between what it really was, National Institute of Mental Health, and my fake answer of Natural Infections of Microculture Herbology. I worked hard on that. I'm proud. I'm proud I tricked everyone. Well, tricked half of you. In Soviet Russia, you must respect the princess. So question 12. Which of the following is not a real sequel to a Don Bluth movie? The Secret of NIMH 2, Timmy to the Rescue, An American Tale, Mystery of the Night Monster, The Land Before Time 16, Journey of the Brave, or Rockadoodle 2, Chanticleer Returns? That twist was very twisted. The answer was Rockadoodle 2, Chanticleer Returns. Ooh! This is what I was expecting this to happen too, actually. So, one of the main reasons I thought of doing this question was there's an American Tail film called The Mystery of the Night Monster, and it just sounds so ridiculous that it sounds like a fake sequel. So I was like, I'm gonna have this. So yeah, the fake was Rockadoodle 2. Question 13. What year is Titan AE set in? 2500, 3043, 2015, or 3690. So question 13, what year is Titan AE set in? 2500, 3043, 2015, or 3690? Can you remember the exact year it was set in? The answer was 3043. Bit of a divide. A couple went for 2500. But most went for the correct answer of 3043. Yep, there's a lot of American Tail sequels that have kind of been forgotten. Speaking of American Tail, in question 14, in American Tail, what is the name of the wealthy mouse who motivates rebellion against the cats? Gertrude Squeakington III, Gussie Mouseheimer, Gregoria Furtail, or Gemma Cheesebird? And yes, I had a delightfully fun time coming up with these names. So question 14, in American Tail, what is the name of the wealthy mouse who motivates a rebellion against the cats? Gertrude Squeakington III, Gussie Mouseheimer, Gregoria Furtail, or Gemma Cheesebird? The answer was Gussie Mouseheimer, and that was a very mixed response. Most did go for Gussie, though. Yes, we're on the medium stage at the moment. We hit the medium stage at question 11. Yeah, there's quite a few American Tail sequels, not just Fievel Goes West. Okay, question 15. Question 15. In The Land Before Time, what did the dinosaurs call volcanoes? Big melty things, mountains that burn, tallest flowers, tallest fires, or lava hills? So question 15, in The Land Before Time, what do the dinosaurs call volcanoes? Big melty things, mountains that burn, tallest fires, or lava hills? The answer was mountains that burn, which actually sounds really cool for dinosaur language, because the dinosaur language in that film is very simplified and almost babyish, but then you got the mountains that burn. Okay, question 16. Who kills Carface at the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven? Charlie, Amory, King Gator, or Itchy? So question 16. Who kills Carface at the end of All Dogs Go to Heaven? Charlie, Amory, King Gator, or Itchy? Can you... Yes, there was an American Tail TV series. I do remember that, actually. I remember watching that. The answer was King Gator. Loads of you got that correct. Well done. Sora Star, I'm losing all my hard-earned points. Oh, bless you. Question 17. In Rockadoodle, what does the Grand Duke of Owls transform into in the finale? a dragon, a tornado, a nuclear missile, or a giant robot? This is Rockadoodle, so it could be any of those. You know it. You believe that these could all be legit answers with Rockadoodle, one of the weirdest animated films ever made. So in Rockadoodle, what does the Grand Duke of Owls transform into in the finale? A dragon, a tornado, a nuclear missile, or a giant robot? The answer was a tornado. A lot of you got that correct. American Tail, Fievel's American Tales, that's what it was called, the TV series, yeah. So the answer was tornado. Most went for that, a couple went for dragon. Yeah, Rockadoodle is a fever dream. Question 18. In the Pebble and Penguin, what type of penguin is Hubie? A macaroni, an emperor, an Adelaide, I hope I pronounced that right, or a royal. So in question 18, in the Pebble and the Penguin, what type of penguin is Hubie? Macaroni, emperor, Adelaide, or royal? Macaroni. Yeah, there is a type of penguin called macaroni. I think, unless I misread it. I look at it, it's something like really, it's some kind of posh name, like Margaroni. And I'm like, damn it, I misread it as macaroni. Probably. Probably, knowing me. The answer was Adelaide. Bit of a mixed response for that one. Couple did go for macaroni. Thing was, when I did that question, originally it was going to be, what type of penguin is Rocco from Pebble and the Penguin? And he's a I think it's like a Rockingham or a rock. It had rock in it, so I was like, let's not do that. It's too obvious. Question 19. In Anastasia, what is the official reward for the safe return of Anastasia to the Dowager Empress? 40 million rubles, 20 million rubles, 30 million rubles, or 10 million rubles? So question 19. In Anastasia, what is the official reward for the safe return of Anastasia to the Dowager Empress? 40 million rubles, 20 million rubles, 30 million rubles, or 10 million rubles? The answer was 10 million rubles. Bit of a mixed response, but most went for 10 million. Anyone that's just joined the stream, we're almost at the hard level, but if you want to join in, click the QuizKit logo on the side of chat, click allow access, and grant permission. Rockhopper, that's what it was. Yeah, and I thought it was kind of dumb for me to say Rockhopper. Guess Rocco's type of penguin. He's a Rockhopper. Question 20. In Titan AE, what was the name of Captain Corso's spaceship? Vulture, Valkyrie, Vanguard, or Valiant? So in Titan AE, what is the name of the Captain Corso's spaceship? Vulture, Valkyrie, Vanguard, or Valiant? The answer was Valkyrie. Very, 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 very mixed response for that one. Insanely mixed. Okay, question 21. We're on to the hard stage. We're on to the stage where people start crying into pillows. So question 21. When was Don Bluth born? October the 20th, 1949, November the 3rd, 1933, September the 13th, 1937, or August the 8th, 1940? So question 21, when was Don Bluth born? October the 20th, 1949, November the 3rd, 1933, September the 13th, 1937, or August the 8th, 1940? The answer was September the 13th, 1937, and wow, that's probably one of the most mixed responses I've ever had. Wow. I don't know if this is the real Don Bluth that's joined chat, by the way, folks. He was here the other day. Actually, if you are the real Don Bluth, it's great to see you. If not... So question 22. Which of the following is not a real unfinished cancelled Don Bluth project? Strawberry Fields Forever, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Jawbreaker, or The Lamp and the Octopus? So question 22, which of the following is not a real unfinished cancelled Don Bluth project? Strawberry Fields Forever, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Jawbreaker, or The Lamp and the Octopus? The answer was The Lamp and the Octopus, which got the least, the least answered one. The one I made up got the least answered, so I'm proud of myself. My real name is RJ McKenzie, but my nickname for my account is Don Bluth. Ah, okay. So yeah, Strawberry Fields Forever was basically, with that one, I think it was Michael Jackson got the rights to the Beatles songs and turned to Don Bluth and said, hey, can you turn Strawberry Fields into a film like Yellow Submarine? No, really, that's the backstory for that one. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, basically Fox Animation got the rights to that, and then they shut down. So it was going to happen. Jawbreak you can find footage of online. It was going to be this Don Bluth TV series. Question 23. Who provided the voice of Littlefoot in the first Land Before Time movie? Gabriel Damon, Corey Feldman, Joey Lawrence, or Barrett Oliver? So question 23. Who provided the voice of Littlefoot in the first Land Before Time movie? Gabriel Damon, Corey Feldman, Joey Lawrence, or Barrett Oliver? And the answer was Gabriel Damon. Bit of a mixed response. Bit of all over the place. But it was Gabriel Damon, who was also the main character in Little Nemo's Adventures in Slumberland, or whatever you call it. He was that character as well. Question 24. Which was the first Disney movie that Don Bluth was an animator on? The Rescuers, Robin Hood, The Jungle Book, or Sleeping Beauty? So which was the first Disney movie that Don Bluth was an animator on? The Rescuers, Robin Hood, Jungle Book, or Sleeping Beauty? The answer was Sleeping Beauty. Wow, a lot of you got that correct. That's the first question we've had in the hard stage where most people have got the right one. It's a good sign, I hope. Question 25. Question 25. How much money did Titan AE make at the box office? $10.5 million, $5 million, $23 million, or $36.8 million. I went for this one because Titan AE is renowned for being a box office flop, so it might be interesting to do a question on that little fact. So yeah, how much money did Titan AE make at the box office? $10.5 million, $5 million, $23 million, or $36.8 million. The answer was $36.8 million. Is it gonna load? You gonna load? There we go. So question 26. Who was the voice of Queen Norga? Gnorga. Yeah, it was Gnorga. The voice of Queen Gnorga in A Troll in Central Park. Betty White, Joan Collins, Cloris Leachman, or Elizabeth Taylor. So question 26. Who was the voice of Queen Gnorga in A Troll in Central Park? Betty White, Joan Collins, Cloris Leachman, or Elizabeth Taylor? So yeah, the answer was Cloris Leachman. Very, very, very mixed response there. Oh, why is it happening again? I'm getting the Cowboy Bebop theme stuck in my head again. Again! It only happens when I'm doing a quiz. Question 27. What is the name of Don Bluth's new animation studio that's been launched last year? Bluth & Co. Don Bluth Cartoons, Bluthmation, or Don Bluth Studios? So question 27. What is the name of Don Bluth's new animation studio? Bluth & Co., Don Bluth Cartoons, Bluthmation, or Don Bluth Studios? We're talking about Floyd Norman. I've interviewed Floyd Norman. Really nice guy. The answer was Don Bluth Studios. It is not a bad theme to get stuck in your head. I love it. It's the Seatbelts, was it, that came up with that song? So yeah, the answer was Don Bluth Studios. Question 28. Which university did Don Bluth attend? University of California, Brigham Young University, Stanford University, or Utah State University? So question 28. Which university did Don Bluth attend? University of California, Brigham Young University, Stanford University, or Utah State University? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da! The answer was Brigham Young University, but most went for University of California, which I get why. Seatbelts and Yoko Kanno were the main music people on that. Yeah, I know about Yoko Kanno's involvement. Question 29. It's a music question while I've been stuck on a music. Who composed the music for All Dogs Go to Heaven? Barry Manilow, Ralph Burns, James Horner, or Robert Fouke? So question 29. Who composed the music for All Dogs Go to Heaven? Barry Manilow, Ralph Burns, James Horner, or Robert Fouke? Cowboy Bebop is amazing. It's been a while since I watched it, though. Is it on Netflix? I feel like it's on Netflix. I'm not sure. The answer was Ralph Burns. Most went for Ralph, but a couple went for James and Robert. We're on to the last question. We're on to the last ever question of this quiz. The big one. I can't even remember what it was. Question 30. Who provided the singing voice for adult Anastasia? Liz Callaway, Bjork, Gwen Stefani, or Mariah Carey? So question 30. Who provided the singing voice for adult Anastasia? Liz Callaway, Bjork, Gwen Stefani, or Mariah Carey? So the answer was Liz Callaway. I guess most went for that one. So yeah, that's all 30 questions. We're about to find out the ranking. Who won this quiz? So the winner is contestant 5 in first place. In second place is Zeusy98. In third place is Listy Rimsey. In fourth place is Computer Guy. In fifth place is contestant 13. In sixth place is 14 RK Han. Seventh place is contestant 11. Eighth place is contestant 12. Ninth place is Leslie 33305. So congratulations, contestant 5. Feel free to let everyone know that you're the winner, but you don't have to. If you're a lurker, you don't have to let yourself known. But congratulations, well done for being an expert in the knowledge, in the field of Mr. Don Bluth. Okay, before I head off, does anyone have suggestions for topics for next week's Twitch quiz? Throw anything at me. There's so much that could be done. So much can be done. Cowboy Bebop. Ooh, I think I've not mentioned that before. Let's do it. And then I've got even more excuse to start singing the song. Hanna-Barbera. Maybe. Scooby-Doo is another one, kind of like, maybe. It's a very big franchise, Scooby-Doo. Laika, can Laika please win for once? I think Futurama and Laika have been on, like, they went on this, like, roller coaster of never winning. Futurama won recently, so maybe this time Laika can win finally. The Godzilla series, I don't really know enough about the Godzilla films, to be honest. I've only watched like 4 or 5 of them. Cartoon Saloon? Yeah, I'm down for that one. The Fleischer Brothers? Maybe. I'm not sure I've got 30 questions for the Fleischer Brothers, though. Pixar shorts? Again, they're very visual. They're not very... When it comes to finding questions for something, there needs to be a lot of like data, facts, trivia, lore, information that can be like turned into a question. Banned cartoon episodes. That's unique, but maybe too unique. If I want to do a like a quiz, just do it. Nah, I like to give people the freedom to vote. Because, first of all, it gives me a better understanding of what people want me to do a quiz on that week. And it's just fun not knowing what I'm going to do a quiz on. And I kind of like waiting till it gets to the ones I really want to do. Non-Disney films from the 90s. It might be a bit too broad, that one. And kind of hard to market. It's easy when I pick a specific filmmaker, or a specific studio, a specific franchise or series. Yeah. So yeah, any other suggestions, folks? You can suggest live action things as well, by the way. I've been doing live action films like the Star Wars films, Indiana Jones, so... how about action cartoons for kids back in the day? Also, the best way to round that up, because you've got to think about how's that going to be titled. The best way to round that would be 80s cartoons, which, yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Steven Spielberg, too broad. He's made so many films, and I feel bad if I missed any out. Bad animated movies, ooh, I don't know about that. Early CGI films, they need to be quizzed with a bit of a punch to the title. Jurassic Park films, yeah, maybe, that's a maybe. I don't know if I'll ever get time to watch the whole trilogy though. So yeah, I'll take all what everyone suggested. I'll keep in mind. Can't make any promises, but I'll have to. How to Train Your Dragon. Well, I've already done the How to Train Your Dragon quiz. Pentology, yeah, technically it is, isn't it? Right, so I'm off. I've got to work on my review of Phone Booth. Cheerio! Hope you all have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is for you. Hope you're happy, hope you're well.